And hello, everybody. Welcome on back to the second episode of the original Assassin's Creed. We're just going to go ahead and pick right
Whenever
back
you're
up where we left
ready,
off.
just select the memory you'd like to visit.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock. Thanks.
But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see, and then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on
I've
the day
lost
you first
everything?
joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
Yeah,
So you'd
yeah,
have me take a
whatever.
life.
No, not yet at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Ah, bet. Don't you worry, I am good at figuring stuff out for myself. Been demoted? Man, I lost everything. It's just like... just like what happened when she took everything in the divorce, huh? Just seeing the long list of abilities lost. One thing I have gained is a second chance. Real ability to, like, live my life and be something. Make something of myself, if you will.
Safety
Hey.
and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes, begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Okay. I'm sure I can figure it out. Don't mind me just going for a jog. Running down the mountainside. Hey guys, how's it going? Don't like that they're all just standing there at ready with their blades. It's like, what do you expect? What do you think's gonna happen? I see a shiny. Don't call me a strange man. I'm just collecting flags. This really, I will say one thing was like this definitely does kind of give me the. Okay, before I finish that thought, I do love that with the game running at like a higher FPS, which I'm assuming is what it is. It's messing with all of like the kind of physics things like that. That's why you'll see like random things like the, you know, the edges of my, what is it called? Rope, for lack of a better term. If that's not what it is. But like, because it's all being blown in the wind, but because normally a lot of this stuff's like dependent upon your frame rate, at least in like water games and whatnot. It's causing it to like speed up and be more aggressive than what it should. But yeah, I was like, from even just like playing this a little bit, it really takes me back, and it's so interesting to be like, yeah, I remember playing this and being like, this is the coolest game of all time when I was younger, and it's like, it's so cool and it's a cool concept, but I don't know, it was like this energy just isn't captured in the more modern releases, in my opinion. Like I said, I was like, I like that they did decide to go with a different change, but it's the whole, you know, RPG mechanics changing it up so heavily that it just, it definitely feels like a different series with the same, I guess the same energy, but not the same like vibe. I know that sounds probably dumb and doesn't make sense, but how about we sit in there? I bet. Oh, duh. I guess it would help if I read, huh? Where is? Ooh. I mean, it's not a bench, but it is a flag. Okay. What are you looking at me like that for? I'm just here vibing. Just need to take a walk and sit.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
There's a joke in here somewhere about don't fear the weaver. Get a +2 on that one, maybe? I feel like I deserve it at least.
Why would you do that?
What do you mean, why would I do that? It's cool. I guess also another important thing to consider too is like how much of this is you know, like nostalgia goggles.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Be to pickpocket someone while they're walking. I think I can do that. As soon as people get up. Also, what a bad pickpocketing thing though if he instantly turned around and was like, hey, this is missing. still also think it's funny to be playing a game like this and have people be like, yeah, it's suspicious that you're jumping. What's wrong with you? Why would you jump like that? But also, I guess, I don't know, if you were hanging around, would you be...
Soon, all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one. A better place where all might live as equals.
If you saw someone just like kind of randomly jumping in public like this, would you be like, this is suspicious?
Here's the things you say. A traitor? I'm not a traitor. It's Al-Mualim who's betrayed us. Today's attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Hey, buddy.
Be gone, pest.
Alright. I'll leave you alone. That's fine. Not. Yeah, I have no idea that I'm following you now. I just did a U-turn. And I have my hands in a prayer formation as my head's down. And I'm not even walking all that fast, so you could obviously never expect it would be me. And even if you did think it was me, would it matter? Would you be able to do anything to stop me? I think not. For I am the assassin. Creed. No, wait. For I am Altair. I am all tired of your BS. So now, take this.
Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent
Man,
one.
what real growth here
You
recently.
stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die.
Ow!
You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
Now that's
It
some
remains
sharp
to be
thinking.
seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall.
It's a bird.
Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
I'm so excited for when I get into
If you believe it best.
Brotherhood.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made.
Price you pay when you pick
You answer
Panorama.
not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
You know, this guy can make some pretty good snow angels. And we got the hidden blade back. Let's go. Ooh, and a little bit more health. Okay, don't mind if I do. I can practice in the courtyard. Don't mind me just dropping it. Ow! My ankle. Oops.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Of course. It would be my pleasure. Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
There.
The work of a master.
Okay.
And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
I love how goofy the fighting or stuff like that ends up being.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. You must be busy. I understand.
Trying to figure out if that would actually have like a purpose. I know it's just a practice fight, obviously, but yeah, we're
You must
good.
be busy. I understand. Such wild
Thank you
swings
for
will give your
understanding.
enemy an opening and send you to an early death.
All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? All right. I can set my own GPS markers on the map. Just keep running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Just do that over and over again until you can see how high pitch you get before you're like, before you cap out. What do you mean would make someone do something like that? I'm just running. What?
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Okay, alright.
What would cause him to run like that?
Altair, it seems my students
Okay.
do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll see if they're able to hack it. Am I right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
The work of a master.
Ouch. I'm sorry, buddy. I feel bad that they start bleeding like that, but it's just a like training exercise. Seems kind of rude, you know?
You must be busy.
Okay.
I understand.
Please don't let this be just like a reoccurring issue.
What's got into him?
I can't just like save whenever I want, so ooh, flag.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
No, there's no reason. But it looks cool. As I've stated ad infinitum. Standing on the roof. Man, this all just is gonna make me think of is just like, what other stuff can we reference from like this time frame? I remember playing I mean, I figured this might I don't know what time Guitar Hero World Tour came out, but the hit song Rooftops by Lost Prophets, I want to say. Perfect song for this. I can imagine like the 2000s AMVs and whatnot where people are using stuff from like one that is always going to be ingrained into my head is someone took Final Fantasy VII, I think, and made a AMV for 45 by Shinedown. Like, okay, you know what? We're here for it. Where's our horse? Oh. Horse. So I'm a cowboy on a on a steel horse I ride. I want it. Yeah. I love like the just super low quality audio. I'm like, I've been spending a bunch of time trying to readjust my own audio because I'm tired of like, I don't know. I feel like I'll go back and I'll listen to stuff and be like, wow, this is really flat. So I've been trying to get it at least better, but I know I don't know enough off the top of my head to be able to like get good. But we have figured out a bunch that I think's made it a bit better
Take
here
your
recently.
time. When moving slowly,
Take your time when moving slowly. Okay. Yeah. Me when I hit the gritty. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be mad at me for climbing your tower. I'm gonna hope not, but now you'll have no idea that it's me here. And I remember like the magical feeling of doing this for the first time and being like, whoa, I'm standing up so high, and you get a nice little panorama. Ouch. Okay.
use free running to escape from a fight.
So I wonder. Okay, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I know that was like an instant cut, but we did it. Fix it. For once, VSync is actually coming to save the day. Which is interesting because it was like, overall my time of playing games and watching people stream games and whatnot, VSync has so heavily just been like almost a disaster half the time. Because it constantly has caused issues in the past, and I think, like, I don't know if stuff's just gotten better over time or what. But, yeah, so we just turned on VSync, and that way it's stopping the frames. And I bet you that'll probably help with some of the other weird physics stuff that we've been seeing. Because, like I said, everything's pretty frame rate dependent, so.
Over here! You can't escape!
What, you think you can take me on? Yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, what? You're running away now. You... Well... Okay. You know what? You go. Oh, I guess I could've... Guess that's what I meant to do. Oh well. Hey, horse buddy.
What you got to give me?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean it, I promise. Hey, buddy. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's what you get for being rude. Oh, alright. That would have been a very... Nope, okay, alright. Apparently, it does not want me to go up.
Stop it!
Ouch. There we go. I'm just trying to climb, man. Okay, so even though those look like very clear handholds, I guess I just kind of can't. I don't know. Also, I wonder if all these towers are just the same. Because that's the other fun part, is like my memory is very bad, especially from like any time when I was a kid, so I cannot tell you for sure at all any of the stuff, or if anything's like actually how similar stuff is. Also, I swear, if I jump again and then die, I was like, it would be very apropos, if you will, because I'm like, yeah, no, I fixed it. Okay. Gonna be holding my breath every time I get one of those. Just keep running, running, and running, running. Oh, nope. Oh, that did get me on the horse, though. You know what they say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Okay, how are we going? How are we going forward? This way. I've already forgotten. Okay, this way and off to the left. Oh, there's literally a giant sign that says to Damascus. Okay. There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere, like, man, this city sure is a steal, you know? Like Damascus. It's a joke that has a bunch of layers to it. Horse fight. Don't try to get me into one of those. It's like dogfighting's bad enough. It was like, then you got cockfights that are bet on in like a bunch of different games. But isn't that kind of crazy that it's like, because like one thing I hate in games is having to kill dogs. So I was like, you know, I am not a fan of it at all, because I'm like, the last thing I want is to think about having to kill a dog, because dogs don't deserve to be put in those situations, even though, like, yes, they are using stuff. Like, I know. And so you got that. And then you've got stuff like this where it's just like, or like, so you've got games that like make you bet on different types of animal fights, but it's like the chicken fight thing people like just kind of don't care as much about, maybe. I think it's probably like a broader thing because a lot of people don't have chickens as like pets. I don't know. Because like I think Far Cry 6 had it. There's an entire whole subplot. You can do things and you like can bet on the roosters fighting and whatnot. Stay hidden until your status changes to blended. You have vanished. It is safe to come out. And funny thing about there's definitely jokes in there about like being in the closet and coming out and vanishing and whatnot. Hey.
Over here.
Ouch. Man, I am pretty good at this fighting thing though. One day I may even land a hit. Ah. Ah. Ouch. Ow, don't throw me. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? Who do you think, what do you think we're fighting right now? Ah. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Run away. Who murdered? I didn't murder. I killed in self-defense. There's a difference. I did, well, I guess to be fair, I did instigate that fight. I did kind of walk up and stab the one guy. But you see, there, you know, don't yell "kill him" at me. Everyone here is just so rude and on edge. Why do they think I'm such a bad guy? I say as if I didn't literally just murder someone like 5 seconds before.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock.
I love hearing the Animus talk to you. Just it loads too fast. It's just like when you run out of knives, refill them. Bye. And then just ends. Also, can we talk about, like, again, visually the game, like, it's very telling of the time that it's from. Can we just talk about how nice, like, the framing is of this? Like, you come in on a cliffside high enough that you can see over the wall and, like, get a good feel for the city. Like, that's well done, you know? Okay, let's try and knock over their jars. I would feel really bad. But hey, you know what they say, what's the only time a door becomes a different object? When it's ajar. Because it's open. You can save citizens from soldiers. Whoa.
Weha.
You ever play games and then like it instantly just like mix up the controls? Because I have really just tried to use right button to parry, and I don't know what I tried to do it from.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon either. You've
Yeah,
done
take
me a
care of
kindness,
yourself,
young
buddy.
man. Be assured, I won't forget it. These are dark days indeed.
Scholars help you get past guard posts. Scholars are a moving hiding spot. Use them to get by guard posts. I don't mind if I do. Good thing I look exactly like these guys. Especially with my sword and... Yeah, this is much easier than having to fight and kill everyone, huh? And they don't even think I'm a bad guy. Alright. So where are we off to next, huh? Investigations are needed to access Sashini's memory. And so it begins one of the earliest examples of, hey, go run here, jump to this spot, to then unlock a quest where you do the same thing out of like 3 things, to then do the main thing. Climb in a ladder. See, you can turn anything into a song if you're adventurous enough. Like, there's 100 flags. Why would you need that many? And it's just, you know. Da, 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 da. Still, honestly though, for everything, pretty cool how well done it is. Is like the city still just feels interesting. Like, it is very one note and very brown, which obviously, I mean, you can only do so much, but like, you know, for the time, like that, you know, they did a lot of cool stuff, at least I think. Maybe one day I'll unlock the parry move. Yeah, what, you thought you could bully this poor innocent civilian? Man, maybe I should turn the blood off. I don't feel good about this.
Is that the last of them? I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances.
Which can I also say that it's really funny that that's just like an option in this game.
You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
What happened?
Don't mind me. I'm walking away from the situation with my scholar buddies. But before they take me out of the city, time to...
For today only, I've decided to reduce.
You need something?
Oh, don't tell me I'm too close. And it feels like I am just too close to
Yes,
pickpocket.
I am to deliver the letter to your merchant friend.
And you know who to see?
The same man as always.
Do not think to betray my presence in this city. We have many eyes, many ears.
And many arms, yes. Good for silencing those who say too much. I know this well. You have my word.
Good. Then be quick about it. Time is short.
You know, sometimes I gotta think about like what the over-under would be on if I was in a situation like this, right? Because like, the thing is like everyone wants to be like the cool, you know, assassin or Templar or whatever, like your vibe aligns with, right? Like you go thinking like, yeah, I would be the cool guy doing all the cool stuff, but like in all reality with my luck, like I know that I would be one of the people caught up in the middle of things just kind of accidentally, where it's like, oh cool, now I have to go and like I'm trying just to deliver simple information and yet everyone's getting mad at me and then someone steals something from me which then gets me killed. Like, sorry, but I know that I'm not long for this world in this situation, you know?
Way I'll have your way. Don't let him escape. You can't escape. I'm ready for you. Do anything. Stay on him.
We gotta save the citizens, you know? Ow. I was like, one day I'll figure out that timing, but probably not. Like, just give me the ability to parry, you know?
Thank you. Thank you. I'll find a way to repay this kindness, I swear it.
Don't worry, those guys will not be bothering you anymore.
God almighty.
That's right, if I remember correctly, these are the guys that... Yeah, they help you by blocking pursuers, that's cool. Okay, what do we got going on over here? I don't know, sir. I didn't see anything. Oh.
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you're looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir.
Yes.
I fear I've nothing to offer. But Bahir might.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't be too far from here.
Running on the rooftops, everybody everybody sprint your heart out. Hello everybody, welcome on back. You've made it to the Pop Punk Bud sing-along hour, where we sing songs that nobody's listened to for years, but still know way too many of the lyrics from having listened to it so many times in the past.
You, eh? An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
Okay. Find aid within the city to help escape. This... Okay. Investigation complete. Return to the Bureau to begin your assassination memory. You may also continue to do more investigations if you wish. wonder if there's any benefit to it, or... Oh! Ooh, okay.
What's wrong with you?
Don't be rude.
Die, thief!
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Ouch! Okay, ouch. No, hold on. Oh, come on. No. Not me trying to save somebody and then it instantly just... Just like hacking at him with a sword because I'm the worst. Come on.
You came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with me. I owe you my freedom, stranger.
Yeah, I'm so thankful that I didn't end up hurting you. Man, it was like, people really were built different back in the days, huh? Nowadays, I was like, no normal person would be able to handle a nice little sword slice to, like, the entire upper torso.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
It's like something joke about woke, weakening everyone, you know the vibe.
It is good to see you, and in one piece.
You as
Hey,
well,
buddy.
friend.
I am sorry for your troubles.
Think nothing of it.
A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood.
It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A
Yeah,
man
you gotta
named
lose
Tamir.
yourself.
Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you have searched the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor, and is supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go.
Thanks, my man.
Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast forwarding
Oh.
memory to a more recent one.
Yeah, you bet this is the time to strike. Alright. Ah, man. The poor district. What happened to that district that makes it so poor? Like, you know what they say? It was like, a man can be poor of many things. Sometimes it's of mind, sometimes it's of health, and other times it's of money. No, I don't know literally anyone that has said that ever in their life, but we can make things up. That's what we're good at.
What is it?
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
This is what it is.
Pay for your sins.
Ah, okay. No, come on.
Pay for your sins. I will end your life.
Really just need to cut to the chase, huh? There you go.
Praise
Hey.
God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Thank you. Nothing I love more than being known. Oh, you're gonna make me fight you guys too? Come on.
Carry on with your mission.
Yeah. Oh, alright, well. Yeah, not so tough when you have someone holding you defenseless, huh? They can come over here and bully my people. I mean, they're not really my people, but you know what I mean. Like just poor innocent civilians trying to live their life. Oh. Oops. Definitely meant to. Really is kind of crazy how, like, not user-friendly this game is. This guy. This memory synchronized. Oh, the camera angle changed, so I thought it was in a cutscene for a second.
The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client.
We need more time.
This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you?
Neither.
What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now.
I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much. And the destination, it is a difficult route.
Were it that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses?
I have done all I can.
It is not enough.
Then perhaps you ask too much.
Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I ask in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I ask too much? You dare disrespect me?
Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult.
Then you should have kept your mouth shut.
No! Stop!
Stop? I'm just getting started.
No! Stop!
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me?
Well, that's not good.
No. Leave the bottle. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done. Now get back to work.
I guess that's just what happens when you cut a deal with the wrong guy, huh? Oh. Go ahead. I got all day, buddy.
Be at peace.
You'll pay for this. You and all your kind.
It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering any longer.
You think me some petty death dealer? Suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
Nah. You know what they say, blood of a feather coagulates together. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my classic, is it an idiom? Like birds of a feather flock together? I don't know. Whatever turn of phrase that would be. Like, welcome to one of those remixes, so I'm gonna say an idiom remix. Man, sometimes I really just need to take the time to actually, like, learn more about what I'm saying. Because I know a bunch of stuff, but I know nothing, you know? But you know, nothing is true, everything is permitted. So what's it matter if I fact check myself or not, you know?
Word has reached me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Let's go.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Yeah, just remember, that's how it should be. Don't let anyone make you feel like their opinion matters more than your opinion of yourself. That's the thing, I think so often we're so caught up in just being,
Out of the
you know,
machine,
worried
Mr.
about what other
Miles.
people say about us.
What's the matter, Doc? Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Oh, thanks. It's so sweet of you. So, what do you want to talk about?
So, feel like telling me who put the stick up his ass?
We have a deadline. 1 week. Well, 6 days now.
Deadline?
I can't talk about it.
Man, put yourself in my shoes. I'm being held hostage by a group of scientists. At least I think you're scientists. And forced to spend all day in some crazy-ass machine. You won't tell me what you're looking for or why you want it, but I'm supposed to be thanking you for keeping me alive. This is so fucked. Sorry, but it is.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. I don't know. Maybe give me some answers?
I can't. And it's better this way. Safer.
Safer for who?
Both of us.
I also want to say that it's funny that her bun is like all weirdly done. Because, okay, so in video games, a lot of times, if you don't know, the way that they do hair is they section it out into planes, and then they'll use like either stuff laid on top of each other, or they'll use like alpha transparency so you can get like the actual ends of things, so it's not just an even solid flat line. So I don't know fully what's going on with this guy, so I don't know if it's like a issue with this version or just like sometimes stuff gets janky because obviously it's an old game on like new hardware, whatever. But the alpha is literally just like you can see where the little strands of hair are and like how it cuts in, and that's why you can just see through everything. So just little things like that where it's like, oh, huh.
Hey, you know what? I've got a question I think you can actually answer.
What's up?
Why is it that sometimes the guys in there talk like they're from the future?
The future?
I mean the present. Now, today, whatever.
You've probably noticed that English has become the official language of the Holy Land.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The Animus is translating speech it deems vital into more modern English, so expect a few anachronisms. I could probably make it more authentic, but... You ever read Chaucer?
Who?
Yeah, definitely not for you.
I got him. Also, you mean to tell me that everyone in the Holy Land wasn't speaking English? Yeah,
Can
right.
you tell me more about Abstergo? What goes on here? Beyond the whole keeping me prisoner thing.
Abstergo is one of the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Their primary focus is antidepressants. There's some information on the computer over there.
But you already said this isn't about testing a drug. So what's the deal?
I don't like where this is going.
So it's safe to assume the Animus is not a part of their public face.
What, you haven't seen the commercials?
Oh my god. She has a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, Desmond. I've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, if you want to know more about the company, take a look at the computer. The telecommunications stuff is particularly interesting.
Okay. I will say it is just really funny. Like... Because, you know, people get on the... Man, those are some intense eyes. But, like, people get on to, like, Marvel dialogue and whatnot, but I was like, we've had this level of dialogue for so long where it's just kind of like, haha, she has a sense of humor, and it's like, okay, cool, yeah, we love it. Is this not the computer that she was talking about? Maybe it's...
Aren't you tired?
Ah, it's this guy. No deleted items, I see. Okay. Oh, let's see here. Warren Vidic. No, hold on. Okay, now we're good. Nothing, get back to work. You said wind up like Layla earlier. What did you mean, Lucy? Nothing, get back to work, please. We have a deadline. P.S. Why do you sign your emails? It says right at the top who it's coming from. Yeah, but see, I wouldn't know as the gamer. Always gotta double check because it does the classic like email thread thing where the replies at the top are different from like what the actual original message was sent. It's like in I think it's considered reverse chronological order. As a general reminder, all employees of Abstergo Industries are prohibited from discussing corporate policy, proceedings, and projects. In light of pending litigation, you are reminded of sections 2.15 in your employment contracts. I guess sections 2.15, but... You acknowledge and agree that Abstergo has developed such confidential information by the investment of significant time, effort, and expense, and that such confidential information provides Abstergo with a significant competitive advantage in its business. You acknowledge and agree that a breach of this agreement by you will therefore result in irreparable harm to Abstergo, the extent of which would be difficult to ascertain, and in any event, money damages will be inadequate as a remedy in the event of such a breach. Accordingly, you agree, in the event of a breach of this agreement by you, Abstergo shall be entitled to injunctive or other equitable relief as the court deems appropriate, in addition to any other remedies which it may have available. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact your Human Resources Manager. We thank you in advance for your compliance. Warrant. Found your excess key pen again today out by the parking lot. You really need to start keeping it in your pocket instead of letting it hang off your coat. Try and take better care of your things, Warren. I imagine if security had found it, they'd have shut us down for at least a day to reprogram all the computer access codes. Great. Leave it at my desk. Worry less about my things and more about making Animus work. Thanks. Man, what a guy, huh? You gonna tell me to go to bed? I guess I can't talk to you anymore. That's fine. Okay. So I can't use the computer like she said. I'm trying to think, what game is it that you play as a person working in like the office space that like, because they get the Abstergo equipment like a lot more, or the Animus equipment a lot more like out there. And then so it's kind of everywhere. Yeah, like, because like I said, I want to kind of play through the games and have fun with it, so I'll probably take some time going back through and enjoying all the fun parts of the Assassin's Creed series. But you know what? I think this is probably a good place to call it. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that fun jazz. And I will see you in the next one.